So, a few weeks ago, I did a video talking about who was going to get there was a big bidding war for who would get the rights for the Halloween franchise. Essentially what it was that the Halloween franchise was up for bids effective immediately after after the end of the Blumhouse Halloween trilogy. And a lot of companies were fighting over it, and it was basically kind of rumored that A24 was the winner. But here's the thing. It got officially announced that the record has been set straight. No, A24 did not get the rights. Instead, it was Miramax. But here's the thing. I know what you're thinking. Wait, Miramax already owns Halloween. They technically own it. Doesn't that mean they get it? They already get it by proxy? Well, here's something I didn't know and had to do some look into. Technically, Miramax doesn't own it. They just own the original movie rights, and the real owner is Malik Akkad, the son of Mustafa Akkad, who got the rights after John Carpenter sold exclusively to him. The other thing Miramax didn't have, and that what they were bidding for, was the exclusive TV rights for what they plan to do. And what do they plan to do, I hear you ask? Well, make a Halloween cinematic universe. I'm not joking. We are getting a Halloween cinematic universe. I'm of two minds of this. On one hand, I'm like, what could you do with a Halloween movie universe? And I do have some ideas. I'll get to that. And why? Like to quote Homer, why? How? Who? When? What? Yeah. So you're probably already asking, why the fuck is there a Halloween cinematic, why should we get a Halloween cinematic universe? That makes no goddamn sense. Now, I'm kind of the mind of, why do we need a Halloween? If it's like a horror universe, I could understand. Obviously, I'm a big proponent of, like, some cinematic universes work and some cinematic universes don't. But here's the thing. Halloween just doesn't have for me, it may have enough characters to do it, but you need to do this right. You need to figure this out. Now, we don't know anything else. We don't know where this is going to be streaming. We don't know who's going to be attached to what. We don't even know what the projects are. Now, they are going to do a new series of Halloween movies, and the TV shows will apparently coincide with the movies. So we genuinely don't know what that is. Now, could it be that... Now, how you could do a Halloween cinematic universe is focus on Haddonfield, and the Halloween movies are all about Michael. Now, for Haddonfield, you could do like a couple things. Like maybe you could do bring back the Cult of Thorn. Nobody likes the Cult of Thorn, but maybe what you could do is change it around and say like the Cult of Thorn. I'm not saying like they've been around at Haddonfield for all these years, but the Cult of Thorn basically like is like upset, like they're a death cult, and they see after the events of the original Halloween killing with in 1979, they like it's been a cult that has worshipped Michael. They don't have Michael as like their avatar for some weird Halloween god thing, but it's more like this like they see Michael as more of like their god and like the embodiment of Samhain. So they kind of worship him. Maybe it's a mystery. Who knows? The other way you could do this. And I know that doesn't sound really good, but I'm just grasping at straws here because I don't know what you could do. But the other thing you could do, and this is something Malik Akkad really wanted to do, according to a lot of sources, was that what he wanted to do with his version of a spin-off was focus more on Halloween 3, which I love Halloween 3. It's my third favorite of the Halloween franchise. So my idea is maybe integrate this everything from Season of the Witch and put it in the main Halloween universe and make it officially canon in this new timeline. And I know what you think, that doesn't make any sense. Well, it kind of fits because it was off in its own little pocket. It wouldn't be that hard to integrate Silver Shamrock into this universe. Now, how would they tie it into Michael? I don't know. But it would be kind of cool to have, like, Michael Myers has always been connected to some kind of weird mysticism. I'm not saying, like, connect Michael to, like, Stonehenge or some shit like that. I like my Michael Myers as more of a force of nature who is the embodiment of evil. But he's not, you know, there's not, he's not like, he doesn't have humanity, but he's still human. Like, it's just like this unmovable force you can't stop. So I don't know if they'll want to do like the Cult of Thorn trilogy again, or I think it would be kind of cool to bring Silver Shamrock and everything from like some elements of Halloween 3 into this universe, because again, Malek Akkad really had a lot of interviews, and like what he wanted to was focus a lot on do something akin to Halloween 3. So who knows? It could. I personally think it would be kind of cool, and I've talked about this before, is that, and maybe you could do this idea on a whole, like maybe this could be like the perfect idea to do this, is a Sam Loomis TV show. Like, the idea is that you could do and here's a perfect pitch, and here's how you use the Cult of Thorn without using Michael, or tangentially using Michael at best. And so here's my pitch. The TV show can focus on Loomis living with, this is the time period, like the 15 years that he spent trying to reach Michael. So this could be that story, this could be a period piece where it's set in like the 60s, like the 50s, 60s, and it's Loomis who is trying to reach Michael, but at the same time, there's all these weird crimes that happen, and the FBI call him and bring a young Loomis in to investigate these killings, leading to the Cult of Thorn, or a version of the Cult of Thorn, or something of that degree. That'd be kind of cool. Like, make it like a conspiracy show, or like a crime murder drama in the vein of like Hannibal or Mindhunter. That's how I would do it. Is focus on like it's a Loomis. Just call it like Loomis, and just focus on Dr. Loomis as our main character, going through all these killings and conspiracies, leading to like the Cult of Thorn or Silver Shamrock, or even like one and done episodes like an X-Files kind of thing, where it's like all these bizarre murders and never knowing that, and like eventually kind of like pokes him in the direction of, oh god, Michael is going to become that. I cannot let him get out. So, like, maybe something of that degree, I'm just saying, like, maybe something of that degree could probably work. The other thing is, too, is that now that Miramax has secured both the movie and TV rights, the next question is now, are they going to work in partnership with, like, a streaming site? I'd bet my bottom dollar it'd be Amazon Prime. I think that's kind of the obvious pick, is that it would be Amazon Prime. The other one I would probably say is probably Max. Max would be my second guess, but Amazon Prime first and foremost. And also, they could work in partnership with other companies like A24 to help promote, help put these out here. But for right now, the bidding wars for Michael Myers is over. Miramax just walked away with all of it, and now we're getting a cinematic universe for whatever reason. And I'm really not trying to shit on the idea of a cinematic universe. I'm really not. I'm just like, fucking how? Are we gonna get like a movie focused on like, I don't know, fucking like a standalone movie about the guy who Michael killed to get his clothing, that mechanic clothing from the first movie. I don't know. Obviously they wouldn't, but that's just a joke. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this news for a Halloween cinematic universe? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? What would you do? Would you bring, would you want to see something from Halloween 3? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time, the Multiverse.